Right, so here we are back in our world, and let's look at basic controls. So obviously it's gone to night. I didn't set it to day, but that's fine. We can still see. So to look around, the mouse, as we see over there, there looks to be a village or something in the distance, so we'll move towards that in a minute. If you want to see the controls, you can see control tips on there. We can press H. We see we got the menu, so we've got the WS, A, and D keys for forwards, backwards, left, and right. If we want to jump, we can press spacebar once. We start flying, press the spacebar twice quite quickly, and we can fly up, and then we can get a good look around where we are. Because actually, not only is there one village, but there's actually two. We can start to look in the different distance as well. To go down, I can press Shift. That'll be right down. I can also, if I double tap spacebar again, I'll just drop down. And because it's in creative, there's no damage. If you want to bring up the chat window, we'll do that first. It's T. And then you can obviously type your messages in there. And they'll appear. And when we close it, obviously, press escape for that. It's going to appear back on the screen there. And you can see it in the corner. Other controls then, the code builder is C. And that brings out the window. We'll come to that later. And then the inventory, you press E. And because it's creative, we've got the full option. Now here it's opened with just showing the inventory. I've got the full block list there, and I've got my empty hotbar here. I can go through by various blocks, equipment, sort of furnishings, and more sort of decorative items and things are there. Or you can search for something by name. I've also got a view which shows me my inventory and my hotbar, and a smaller version of everything else there, and obviously just my inventory. So if I want to put a block in, let's say I want some grass, I'm going to search for grass there, and I want the grass block. I can click on that, I can drop it in there. And whilst it tells me it's got 64 on it, because this is creative, it's not actually going to deduct anything. I can clear that by pressing escape. Want to place a block, right mouse button, and you can see down in the bottom left corner of the screen, you've got sort of a place mine drop. So to mine is the right mouse button, or the left mouse button, sorry. And I can drop blocks by pressing Q, and you sort of throw them out of your inventory. And in creative, that can be quite useful. So back in, and obviously it's daytime now, or we're getting there. So we're going to head towards this village. You see various things. We've got animals. So we can walk around, and obviously, if this was survival, it'd take quite a while. But we can fly, hold down control, we get sprint very, very quickly. We can cover the distance. And as we work through, we'll look at how we can teleport and move around. But that, in a way, requires us to know where things are. So here we are, we're in the village. And then we can start to walk around. Other things in terms of interaction, if you want to open a door, move close to it, right-click the mouse, you can go in. And that's the same with things like furnaces, if you've got things to put in, a bed, if you're going to sleep during a thunderstorm or so on. If you want to speak to a villager, you get close to them. If you right-click on them, they'll open up in here. We see we can do trade. So if we had certain things here, chicken, we can trade for emeralds, and it's like that. And that's the same. And depending on how they are sort of trained, what jobs they have, which we'll come to in future ones, what they trade with changes. And you can see now as we walk around, we can see more. And actually, we've got slightly improved biomes over here. We've now got wood, so we'd be able to start making things. But they're the basic controls. So that's enough to sort of get you in, get you moving around.